drive up? You got somebody giving you a chopper? Right?
No, just I'm going to get my Chevy pickup truck, go down the road, probably early. I don't have a motorhome, so I ain't got no place to stay. So we'll just wake up early and try to beat the traffic. And I had no idea where I was going today, so yeah, I think I'm in the right lot. Maybe it got towed. I'm not sure. But I just parked as close as I could.
You might end up sleeping in the driver's lounge.
Maybe. I mean, this is pretty cool, although it's not very an exclusive driver's lounge considering the media's in here. So, I mean, I don't know what's that all about, but
there's not enough room in the media center for this stuff. That's why they'll kick us out.
No, they did update the restrooms, though. You can appreciate that. And, I mean, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the whole facility is pretty cool. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Should I get a chopper?
No, we think so.
Well,
you can sleep in.
Gonna have to win the pit stop challenge, and then ask the pit crew for some of that money as a loan, and then maybe rent a chopper, and then hopefully win the $1 million, and then make enough money to get the loan back to the pit crew. So.
How many leaf filters do you need to sell there by a chopper?
Rent. I'm not buying a chopper. I would rent one. But I think one house would do. Yeah, I mean, I got them on my house, so maybe I could sell them off my house and put them on another house, and maybe one of my neighbors wants them. But a lot of leaf filter.
You want to be a pilot?
Yeah, no, I'd love to be a pilot, but I'm not flying a helicopter. I mean, I'll fly a plane all day, but a helicopter's a little different. I don't know if you've seen me drive a race car, but you don't want me flying a helicopter, I can promise you. That'd be a disaster.
All the talk's been about like the history and nostalgia this week. Does it mean the same for a driver that you weren't even born yet?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, but obviously I don't have any memory of it. And I've seen the videos and stuff. I mean, obviously it's cool. It's a lot cooler than going to Texas, where we would have been. So, and I say that as a Texas winner in the Truck Series. So, yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be here. It's cool to have throttle control. It's cool to race the race car and race the racetrack, not just be throttled down in the PJ1 at Texas. It's definitely old. Definitely old, but yeah, it's fine. Pretty good, actually. The 31 car is. We didn't fire off very well, but we took the opportunity to try a different setup on the 31 car than the 16 and the 13 have. Looked like the team cars had good fire off pace, but kind of struggled on long runs. So obviously, with only having one set of tires for a 100-lap race, plus the ones you start on, I think we'll actually be pretty good on the long run. So definitely a lot of throttle control. I mean, it's very old and surface for sure, and it eats tires. But it really doesn't fall off a lot, like maybe a second. I mean, it's not like a progressive fall off. Not as much as I thought. I mean, but it still obviously has got more fall off than a Martinsville or something.
Is there any concern that like the track could come up?
Yeah, I mean, there's always concern for that, but what are you gonna do?
So, like, are you full throttle? You ever get into full throttle in the
Yeah.
middle of a run? Yeah.
Oh yeah. You not till the start finish line, but yeah, I went out there the first lap, and I mean, you really don't. I mean, at the car right now, how it is, you just kind of mat it center corner, which is what I did the first run. That was not good. So, yeah, you definitely have a lot of throttle control. It's plenty of horsepower, for sure.
So how do you look at the heat races, Justin?
I'm not in them, so.
Oh, after the Open?
No, I just do the pit stop deal tonight, and I'm going dirt racing tomorrow, and then I'll show back up for the Open Sunday.
Okay.
Yep. At least I for what I've been told, I don't think I'm in them. So.
Yeah. Okay.
If not, we'll have to load the dirt car back up.
Does the Coca-Cola 600 get any easier for you?
I feel like if we didn't have those, I think we'd be running in top 10 for like mostly every other week. We kind of struggled last week at Darlington, but this guys kept working and we ended up 16th, so I guess kind of sucks, but not too bad.
You had those 4 top 10s, but like, what would you say has been the biggest highlight?
Yeah, I think Kansas, Dover. I think those 2 weeks we were really, really strong. Kansas has been, I feel like maybe we could have finished in the top 5. I feel like we were like a 3rd, 4th place car there. So I was happy with that. Finishing 3rd, running up front the last couple of weeks has been fun.
What do you think about the track?
Yeah, so the track's really cool. It's cool to run on here, and Marcus showed me some stuff, actually, Smith, before practice. I saw some cool stuff he showed me, and I appreciate that. So it's really cool. It's cool to see all the history here. Of course, I wasn't alive when they raced here, so it's cool to come back and see that. And it's definitely different, but it's fun. I'm glad they're doing this, and we'll keep learning. I feel like we're really good on our long run, so I'm happy with my car.
Is it comparable to any other place you've raced?
It's kind of like Hickory Motor Speedway, like the asphalt is, besides all the sealer and the repave and stuff like that. The banking's different, but just the asphalt to look at is, I feel like Hickory, not as rubbered over, of course, but they haven't raced here in like 25 years, so it's probably why.
Have you been preparing for this weekend?
Not like, I mean, we had simulator, run a lot of sim, got to look at the test data, and that's it.
What's your transportation now Sunday? How are they going to get here?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm glad the city's or the county is doing stuff to make it a little easier to get in here. So it's cool. I'm excited. It's a lot of people, which will be really cool. The stands, like, you know, it's cool to be here at this old racetrack with all these big stands coming up. It's just cool for like a young kid like me to see that.
Denny allows you ride on the chopper. You gotta drive it yourself, right?
Yeah, we'll see. He talks too much, so sometimes I don't let him ride with him.
Does this feel like the biggest event you've been a part of so far in your career?
No, the Daytona 500 probably has that topped. My Phoenix Championship race has that topped as well. So this is really cool, though.
It seemed like you had really good speed, like over the long run. Did you feel that inside the car that it wasn't falling off for you so much?
I feel like we were really solid, honestly. I was happy with it. I feel like we were really good. Around the people I was racing against, I feel like I drove away a good straightaway from them. So I was happy with it. My guys did a great job. We did a lot of sim testing. So I'm happy with that. Just gonna keep working on it, keep getting better.
We're halfway through the regular season. How would you assess your rookie year so far?
Yeah, like I just said, I think the biggest thing is just I feel like we've been running really good. I feel like last 3 weeks besides Darlington, 4 weeks, last month and a half, we've been running, have shots for sure to run in the top 10 every weekend. So I made my mistakes before, and it's usually what it comes down to is my mistakes. So got to stop being a rookie. I got to stop being a rookie while I'm a rookie.
Do you see the track like widening out at all? Do you think you guys can run?
I don't think so. So the way the asphalt is just there's old asphalt on the top, and there's newer, like 10-year newer asphalt on the bottom. So that's the issue. So I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the closest thing I had was Bristol dirt, just how slick it is. I think this is actually slicker than being on Bristol dirt, but you know, it's interesting because you just got to get into a rhythm, and if you try to get a little bit more, you're not even wide open most of the time. So yeah, I'm learning as I go, but it's definitely something completely different than ever I've raced on.
Are you scratching?
Do you think you'll advance through the Open or through the fan vote? What's your best chance?
I have no idea. I would love to race our way in. I've been fortunate to do that. I don't know, 3 or 4 times to race my way in. So we'll just go. Hopefully we race our way in, and that's how we get it.
Are you scratching your head? It sounds like you don't sound like you're actually sure of what you saw on the racetrack.
No, I mean it's real slick. You know, I have never raced late models or any place like this where track's really worn out. So yeah, it was definitely. I didn't think I was overdriving the first set of tires, and they came out of the radio. It was like, you're completely overdriving the car. I'm like, holy moly! So yeah, it's different for sure, and I think it's going to be, especially if we get kind of a late tire run. It's going to be so easy to make a mistake and get out of the groove, and as soon as you get up out of the groove, it is like an ice rink. So yeah, it's all about patience, which it's not my type of racetrack sometimes, but I felt a lot better at the end than I did early on.
AJ, Colligan announced this week that Jordan Taylor is going to be driving the 10 car in the Xfinity race at Portland. What communication have you had with him, and what's it been like bringing him into the fold?
Is it Jordan? I thought it was Rodney Sandstone.
One of those two.
Which one is
one
it?
Of those. I think Rodney was in the.
No.
What was it? The ASA or Car Store race?
Yeah, I mean, Chris and I had talked about Portland and who would be a great fit, and Jordan immediately came to my mind. I think the only thing that he'll have to get used to really is an H pattern, and compared to like when he ran the Cup car in Coda, the Xfinity car is a complete different beast. Just the way you downshift, and it's so easy to wheel hop these cars. So I think that'll be unique to him, but we know how good he is and what he can do on a road course and any type of race car. And I thought, Chris said, man, we can get him. I was like, that's the right guy to go do it. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see him in the car.
You think he could have a future in NASCAR?
I mean, yeah, he's got talent. I mean, it's, you know, the ovals are a complete different beast as I found when I first tried to come over here, and now still. But you put a guy that has that much talent like Jordan does, like he'll figure it out.
You were pretty sporty at an oval with Roger Penske at Indy. Kyle Larson went up there this week. He's doing everything the right way, you know, getting in with a team like McLaren and such. What do you think his expectations are, or what do you think the expectations are for Larson?
Larson is the baddest man on this planet when it comes to a race car. So his expectation should be to win the race, because he can go out there and we've seen it in everything. He is maybe, at least to me watching, the best we got out there right now in a race car. And you can put him in anything and he'll be a badass in it. So his expectation should be to win.
What's your mode of transportation to get to the track on Sunday here?
I'm cycling. I took up cycling this week. It's only like 97 miles from my house, so cycling.
Yeah, you got that all timed out.
Yeah, you guys
been practicing.
Look pretty good in my biker shorts too, so just might want to get in early on Sunday and watch me come strolling in.
Hopefully you'll be a part of it.
Well, yeah, Sunday, because riding home is gonna be rough after the All-Star race, but maybe I'll get somebody to drive me after. But getting here, cycling.
There's not room for you on the leaf filter helicopter?
I didn't get that. No, I can't even get a text message from Jay, so I didn't get on that helicopter.
So you got the whole outfit and everything, the whole cycling outfit?
Yeah, I got the aerodynamic helmet, so that thing's gonna be right. So.
Those bike shorts have to be wicked sexy.
Yeah. I got thunderous thighs, so it's they're tight on there, but it's strong.
So after one practice session, what's your best?
Oh, we're back to serious now.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
What's your best guess of like how close the competition could be tomorrow night?
Yeah, I mean it's going to be super tight. Like even you had somebody, I think it was the 6 car on a lot fresher tires than me, and it was tough. He struggled to get around me, so I think it's going to be a train of cars. It's definitely, if you're leading the race, it's easy to dictate the pace just because if you try to throttle up behind a car too early, you spin the tires and that just kills the rear tires. So, but yeah, I mean, you're going to see cars that are probably going to be quick early in the run, and then if they're free, they're going to burn the tires off and vice versa. So I think it's going to put on a great race.
This is Daniel Hemrick, driver of number 11 Collar Grits Chevrolet. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.